One area that people sometimes get confused about in regards to voice broadcasting is, what do you do when people contact you? Either they're contacting you and you're answering the phone live, or they leave their name and number on a voice messaging system and you call them back. How do you conduct yourself? What do you say? What do you do? Okay? When I first started this, I spent all my time trying to do all the selling and telling. I was spending like 15 to 20 to 30 minutes for each person. And I got burnt out and I lost a lot of sales because I didn't really know what I was doing. I made a lot of sales too, so I didn't mind, but when I first started doing this, I lost thousands and thousands of dollars because I didn't have what I'm going to tell you right now to do, which is what I do now. You need to put people through an informational system, okay? You don't want to spend a lot of time with people, that you connect with after you do your voice broadcasting, okay? Because they may not really be interested in whatever it is that you're marketing, and so you don't really want to just expend your energy wildly and just, talk. What I do is I broadcast to people that are in a home business, so I ask them, what kind of home business are you in now, etc. My buddy Mike, he doesn't ask them that at all. He just sends them right to the website. I spend 3 to 5 minutes with people, just basically getting a little information about them, and I write down notes on, like, I'm talking to Bob. He's in a travel program. He's also in a nutritional med online marketing for 2 years, has a hard time generating leads. He's a truck driver by trade. Whatever. That way I know. So when I talk to Bob again, I have some notes. That's why I do that. And then I just put him through my informational system. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And I'm going to actually give you the how-to of it. The key to making money in this day and age, in this recession, is to have really good informational systems in place and have really good follow-up. And when I say follow-up, I'm not talking about calling people up and being a cheerleader and rah, you got to do this and you got to do that and blah, blah, blah. That's not important. Every time you implement a follow-up procedure by calling people up that you've talked to, you want to be able to give them more information. So I've set up a series of reasons to call people back. So when you call them back, you don't have to feel pressured that you have to close them or be a salesperson. You just basically, you're going to drop off another piece of information in the informational system or the informational flow. You see? Big difference. Because people will buy on their own accord when they have enough information so they can see themselves doing it. Once they can see themselves doing it, then they're much more likely to buy. If they buy because some salesperson tries to trick them into buying or play some sort of a closing tool, then that person is probably not going to really succeed because they didn't buy for the right reason. The only way to take any kind of action in life into something new is to have a new understanding. If a person doesn't have a new understanding about whatever the topic is, they're not going to take action. If they have the chance to develop a new understanding, then they will take the action. It's as simple as that. So I believe in follow-up. I didn't used to, but in this day and age, in this economy, follow-up is important because people are holding on to their money a little tighter in some cases. Not that you're trying to get their money from them, but you want to give them every opportunity so that they can see themselves in the driver's seat of iBuzz Pro. Because when that happens, then they will go through in a very methodical way the training and tutorial required to succeed with iBuzz Pro. And they'll be happy campers, and that's what you want. You want them to be happy campers because it's the ethical thing to do, and also because you will receive pass-up sales. So you want people to succeed with this. You want to give them every opportunity that you can possibly give them to succeed, which is one of the reasons why this training site exists, and it's one of the reasons why it's important to have a follow-up system in place when you're contacting people and communicating with them after your broadcast.